Well, good morning, YouTube. JT Serenity Farms prepping here. Oh, there's a deer. Get back in there. So, remember when we were kids, particularly our innocence. We didn't know much about much, and we didn't care. We had our friends, we went to school, we played. We didn't judge anyone. Everyone was the same. I went to a school for my entire 13 years that had a large number of students from a local Air Force base. What that meant was kids of every nationality you could possibly think of. They didn't really go to our school until junior high because on the Air Force base they had K through 6 for those children, and that way they didn't have to be bused and potentially strain the system. But starting in 7th grade, they went to our school, which was in their district, and bused them. I had Asian friends, black friends, Hispanic friends. I had friends that I wasn't even sure of their nationality when I was in 7th or 8th grade. And I didn't ask. One, I thought it was probably rude to say, hey, what are you? Because it didn't matter. And two, it didn't matter. So, through my high school years, I had a black girlfriend. I had a Hispanic girlfriend. I had an Asian girlfriend. I mean, back in 7th and 8th grade, they're not really boyfriends or girlfriends. They're girls you hang out with for a week or two. Will you be my girlfriend? Circle yes or no, that kind of stuff. But the point of this all is it just didn't matter who they were or what they looked like, because everyone was the same. No one, meaning our parents, the now 70, 80-year-old generation, also did not care. There was no race crap, bigotry crap, phobia crap. Basically, there was no libtard crap. No one was trying to openly divide America like we see now, because we were one. Why are supposed Americans openly, blatantly, intentionally trying to divide us by race and gender? There's only two, by the way. What do they gain by having us afraid of each other, or hating each other, or simply believing people with different color skin aren't the same as us? I, am a quite observant man, and I've seen lots of people of different color skins, and they all have 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 1 nose, 2 ears, usually 5 fingers and toes. So I'm not quite sure how they're different. Yeah, people with different skin colors sometimes come from different countries, which means that they'll have different cultural, societal, linguistic differences. They're differences. That's it. I don't expect you, when you legally move here, to disregard all of that. Your heritage, your culture, your language, they are all extremely important to who you are. Celebrate them. Practice them. But don't come over here and tell me that I have to cater to all of those when you came to my country. I would never dream of going to another country and telling them they have to be American. Ironically, a lot of all the other countries have become Americanized. But it's not because we went over there and told them, yeah, I know I'm in your country, but you should be acting, talking, speaking like I do. No. They chose to adopt many American habits, lifestyles, other things, because a lot of those other countries have been oppressed and suppressed for their entire lives. And as they discover freedom and rights, they realize there's a lot more to life than what they've been told. So, it's even more ironic that many of those people come from other countries, Americanized, get over here, and are trying to turn our country, with the help of libtards in this country, into the third world cesspool shitholes that they might have left from. Try and wrap your head around that for a minute and figure that out. You leave a country where you are making $2 a month, slave labor, maybe running water, maybe electricity now and then, monitored, told everything you have to do every second of the day or suffer very serious consequences, so you escape it to provide a better life for you and your family. Come to America. Then you get here and want to dictate to us how we have to cater to you. And somehow you're missing that lifestyle that you escaped. Combine that with American-born pieces of crap that we have here that have never even been to those third world cesspool shithole countries. But yet they want all of us to adopt that ideology and give up everything we know. Why would they want to do that? Now, Remember, they're not going to do that. You're going to do that. There's rules for thee, not for me. They want socialism for you and I, not for them. So, they push the racial division. They push the equality of finances division. They push the men and women division. They push the chipmunk versus squirrel trans crap division. You think of something, and some libtard has created a victims group out of someone in that particular category. Why? Divided we fall. Every country throughout time has experienced what we are racing full throttle with no brakes toward. We've managed to hang on longer than any other society has, but not for lack of trying to collapse. So, if we as a people keep allowing ourselves to be divided by a minority in this country, then our future, our fate is predetermined. History always repeats itself, which is why the left is trying to erase our history. Because if you don't know your history, then you don't know what you should be stopping from repeating. There are going to be some race wars very soon in this country. You know it, and I know it. People won't even be sure why it's happening, besides the reasons that they've been told it's happening. They won't have any reasons. They'll only be acting based on what they've been told. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Whatever happened to trust and verify? So we have decisions to make. We have had for years. So we got to get on it. Time is extremely short. Choices have consequences. Choose wisely. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. Oh, I apologize. I know I look tired. I was up very late working. It was hot and muggy. I just didn't sleep well, and I'm a little tired, but we carry on. It's nice and cool today, and I'll get back on track. I might look crappy, but I'm still pushing on. Just apologize for the appearance. So, for now, Jake T, signing off.